Okay, folks, we're going to join this one in progress. This was from the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena last Saturday night also. The Tennessee Volunteers were supposed to go against Stalin Shane Eden and Frenchie Riviera. Frenchie Riviera was driven off of the road into a ditch on I-65 coming to the matches last week, ladies and gentlemen, and did not make it to the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Very suspicious who ran Frenchie Riviera off the road and didn't even stop to render assistance. Dangerous Doug Gilbert agreed to be Shane Eden's partner this night. Doug, as you know, was supposed to be the special referee, so we had a fair match. But the fans agreed Doug and Shane would be the team against the Tennessee Volunteers. We're joining this at about 20 minutes past the bell. So we're 20 minutes into the action. Stephen Dunn, Reno Riggins. What they've tried to do is cut Shane Eden away from making a tag to dangerous Doug Gilbert. They have tried to take Doug Gilbert out of the match. Shane Eden, I tell you, also a 1997 Rookie of the Year, showed brilliant resilience, if you will, and hanging in there and fighting. He never gave up fighting these guys. And Shane, who is probably outweighed to them, and finally gets to tag them at Doug Gilbert. But, ladies and gentlemen, Reno Riggins had the referee on the other side of the ring. One thing about the Tennessee Volunteers, say anything you want to do about it, but they're one of the smartest tag team combinations I have ever seen in my 30 years of being around the squared circle. They work together great, but they're so smart in making sure what they want the referee to see and not to see. Eventually, what I'm going to have to do, probably in their matches, is have to have two referees. And believe me, I've looked at that situation. Because Dunn and Riggins, I tell you what, are just absolutely right now on a terror through MCW. But Shane Eden, who's probably outweighed 50 pounds by each of these guys, I mean, absolutely. Look at this kid just fly into that. I mean, this Shane Eden is someone to watch. I'm going to tell you, you're going to see him in the World Wrestling Federation before this is over be a marquee player up there in the junior heavyweight division. There's no doubt in my mind. I know they're already looking at this kid. There's Doug Gilbert. He gets the tag. Oh, Stephen Dunn flying down. And again, Doug Gilbert. He's been so mad over there in the corner just waiting to get in, and now he's got his opportunity. Doug Gilbert now taking it to the Tennessee Volunteers. Backs him up, whips him across. Down hard on Reno Riggins. Stephen Dunn still lingering in the ring, and it's a meeting of the minds on the Tennessee Volunteers, the Southern Tag Team Champions. Doug tags Shane back in, whips him across. That's a double clothesline down to the mat, and Reno Riggins. Doug says, get the pin, kid, get the pin. Stephen Dunn breaks up the 1, 2, 3 there. Referee trying to get Doug Gilbert back to the right corner. See, now Doug Gilbert says, forget this. They've cheated the whole time. Let's just have a little brawl here, Gilbert style. Stephen Dunn climbs back in the ring, thinks it's the safest place. Doug Gilbert not letting him get away. Shane Eden now. Sizes up Reno Riggins in the corner. Comes in with a big splash on Reno Riggins. Doug Gilbert over in the other corner with Stephen Dunn. The referee has lost absolutely all control of this match. Reno Riggins there tries to hang young Shane Eden on the top rope. Reno has Shane Eden coming. Right now, I can't even tell you who the legal men in the ring are. And here comes, wait, that's Flash Flanagan. Down hard off the top rope on the back of Reno's head. Did you see that? Referee spins around, and Shane Eden has just pinned the Tennessee Volunteer Reno Riggins with the help of all people, Flash Flanagan. At this point, Doug Gilbert, I don't think he even knows what happened. All he knows is this young kid got the victory. My gosh, unbelievable. Doug Gilbert, Stalin Shane Eden, and Flash Flanagan off the top rope. Stephen Dunn is furious, comes in and clotheslines Shane Eden from behind. Goes right to Doug Gilbert. Doug Gilbert firing back on Stephen Dunn. Reno Riggins finally up. KO's Doug Gilbert from behind. And again, it's 2-on-1 on Doug Gilbert. Whoa, ho, ho. Jawbreaker on Doug Gilbert. My gosh. The Volunteers now. Double DDT on Doug Gilbert. Uh-oh. I smell trouble. The Volunteers have got the upper hand again. Shane Needham has been taken out of the action. Doug Gilbert now double DDT in the middle of the ring. Reno Riggins now up on that second rope. Here comes Flanagan back with a chair, and of course, there they go. Oh, heavens no, it's an even score now. We can't fight you one-on-one. There the Tennessee Volunteers go. Flash Flanagan in the ring. He's had it with the Tennessee Volunteers. Very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I told you there were some interesting developments. We'll be right back after this word.
Wolfie D, I am the North American champion. I took that belt from you, and I plan to retire the champion because I'm 7 feet tall, 568 pounds, and there's no way that you can knock me off my feet. In Westmoreland, Tennessee, on the 14th, 8 o'clock p.m., it's me and you, one-on-one, and we're going to see who the real North American champion is, and you're looking at him, the king, King Mabel.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a hot one tonight.